Tomorrow is 1 month to the day that school began for thousands of Clark County students. For a number of families and all their kids, they've had to spend a good chunk of it, or most of it, in quarantine.
It hasn't been too bad, right back where we were a year ago doing distance learning.
Janet Boyer is a mom of 3 and special education teacher. When one kid tested positive for COVID-19, quarantine protocols meant all kids stayed home. Though the CCSD COVID tracker shows more than 2,000 cases so far, most from elementary schools, the district can't immediately say how many days in quarantine have been racked up already.
They had to stay home for her full isolation period. Once she was cleared to go back after 10 days, they had to start an isolation period.
The youngest one stayed home 20 days. CCSD says the quarantine rules come from the Southern Nevada Health District, and CCSD nurses tell me they're vigilantly looking for any signs of COVID and send kids home with runny noses or sniffles.
Absolutely is adding to the anxiety because those kids get sent home. Parents want their kids to be back in school, and we want them to be back in school. There's also a lot of worries in my families when kids get sent home about their siblings.
Dr. Terrence McAllister of the American Academy of Pediatrics Nevada chapter says, adding to the confusion, the common cold is also making a big comeback. His advice?
By the time kids come in to see us, even if it is just with cold symptoms, siblings have been exposed. So we tell parents, you have to assume that everybody at home has been exposed, and keeping them out of school is what's important. But I don't recommend trying to quarantine siblings from each other. Parents and older siblings, anybody who's eligible for the vaccine should get it. That could help to minimize the spread.
Dr. McAllister says it's important not to test all your children at once due to the time it takes for the virus to appear. Consult your doctor for the best time to test every child in your home.